Hey guys, it's Tinker Tailor here today, and welcome to day 7 of the A to Z challenge, or A to Z challenge. I normally say Z, but sometimes I say Z because I've been hanging out in too many people's streams who pronounce it Z. But anyway, welcome to the A to Z challenge, and yeah, I'm super excited to share this with you guys. So it is a greenhouse, in case you didn't read the, I don't even know what it's called, the title? Yeah, that one. And I actually had lots of fun with this. So this was another one that I streamed and I had so much fun with it. The only problem I have is this roof. It never stays. Every time I come back into this build, I have to replace it because it's no longer working. Like, it's no longer a skylight roof bit. Yeah, it's annoying. And what's even more frustrating is that there's a tree in there that is like, it sticks through the roof, but with the skylight bit it doesn't. It was very frustrating to have to try and deal with that. But other than that, I actually had so much fun with this build. I felt really good about it, because yeah, I don't know, it was something that was so different. It was something that I'd not done before, and it was so much fun. And I had a lot of fun landscaping. I don't know if you know anything about me, but I'm not the greatest landscaper, and actually being able to landscape and do a decent job at it made me really, 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 really happy. This is my favorite build, or favorite landscaping I've ever done, probably. The Fresh Picks Brutalist Shell Challenge is probably my second favorite. Because the furnishing with that, yeah, that was probably my favorite. Yeah, this one I feel really happy and confident about, so yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts below on the landscaping, because I definitely feel like I did alright. Like, I don't want to sit here and toot my own horn or anything, but I definitely did a lot better than I thought I would have. But anyway. Now with the roof, I just give up on trying to make it work. And then I just fix it and put it in at the end. So you might notice me playing around with the roof a couple of times, but I promise you I do eventually just stop and I'll fix it at the end. And when you download it, it's probably going to mess up as well, because I guess the roof being on top of another roof doesn't really work well with The Sims. But I had a lot of fun messing around with it and putting it, like, trying to put in a tree that fit. I wanted to put one that, like, almost went through it, and the one that I first put in, I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect, but it went through the middle, and I just didn't like that. But I think we end up with this one here. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, majority of this build is just landscaping, but I do put in a few water features and a few seating areas, but yeah, like I said, mostly landscaping, and it was super fun. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It was really, really, really fun. I did it over on stream, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was so much fun. Just trying to make things work, and I don't know, I feel like I did alright. You let me know. You are definitely the judge of it. I just realized I don't think that's even. I hopefully fix that up, because that's really uneven. I think it's still uneven. Oh well, it's too late now. But yeah, Sarah, I don't put fountains in. I have to put pools in, because fountains don't work inside for some reason. So yeah, they're pools instead. So yes, that is this build basically. Now with this challenge, if you do want to take part, I'm definitely going to be running it again later in the year. I don't know if I've mentioned it in other videos, but yeah. What? English? Yeah, so if you want to take part in this, I will be doing it as a 26-week challenge again. And so I will be putting it up probably in June, but I will be definitely talking about it much earlier, so that people can still hang out and have fun and do all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely super distracted right now. Apologies. So yeah, I'm gonna be running it as a 26-week challenge. So you can get started now if you want. I've definitely let some people know already so that they can get started early. Because I love seeing people's builds, and it makes me sad when people want to get involved but like they can't. So yes, I'm letting people know now. I'm probably gonna put it like on my Instagram at the end of this month so that people can get prepared in advance. I'll put it in my story a couple of times. Yeah, just so people can get ready to do it. But there is actually someone who's doing this challenge with me right now as we speak, like the 26 days. But they're already up to, I think, L or IJKL. Yeah, they're up to L. Which is insane because, well, for me, I'm up to G and I haven't even finished my builds and they're just pumping them out. And they found out about this a few days before it started, and I'm doing it now. Like, I've been doing it for months and I'm still doing it now. So yeah, I was not expecting that at all, and I think it's super awesome. But yes, I might be touring those builds at the end of this month over on Twitch. So yeah, if there's ever any challenges that I do, or if you ever want to see me building live, I do it all over on Twitch. I'm definitely trying to level up over there on like in terms of I guess entertainment or fun or whatever. I figured out how to add music, which is something I thought I'd do for my videos, but I only do it for a few of them. Others I don't because I just don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, I figured out how to do some streaming games with people, and yeah, I don't know. I definitely think if you want to see live builds and how these things work, like I did this build live, I do up until the letter N live. So both M and N I did live. And every letter before that. But after that, it's just going to be me building on my own, which I think is going to be much better for me to finish this challenge, because when I first started to stream this challenge, I was getting so drained from chatting with people and hanging out, and I don't normally do that a lot. I would obviously chat and talk and hang out with like roommates and friends and things like that. But to do it online, I don't know, it felt draining in a completely different way. And now I've sort of built up a tolerance so I can stream for longer, which is fantastic, because if these tours took ages and ages, I'd be able to take ages and ages, but I can get through them. I want to say I zoom through them, but a lot of them are room builds, so I don't need to spend 1,000 years on them, which is great. But some of them are so detailed that I literally spend half the stream just on that one build because it's a massively detailed lot rather than a room. But I love each and every build and room that has been built for it, and I honestly love them. So yeah, if you want to see last year's entries, I am touring them currently on Twitch, so make sure you head down over there. All these links should be in the description down below and also on my profile. I don't know words. It's all linked. You'll be able to find them. I try and link everything because if you come here and you're like, oh, well, I want to see the A to Z challenge results, well, cool, there's a link down there. Or if, hey, I want to follow more simmers on Instagram, well, there's a link down there. And I've linked everything everywhere else. So, like, if you find me on Instagram, you can find my Twitch and my YouTube, or on Twitch, you can find my Instagram and my YouTube. And I think everywhere I also have my Discord server. So when I run my A to Z challenge, it's going to be in my Discord server. It's going to be done that way because Instagram failed me, and I could not find everyone in the like everyone who entered, I could not find the entries, which really made me upset because I was like, people have put so much effort in and they've done these builds and they've posted them and they've uploaded them, and here I am just like, I can't see them. Like, it's not anyone's fault. Like, it's not that the people who entered, it's not me, it's Instagram. And so I'm just gonna find an alternate method, which I think is gonna be my Discord, because I just don't know where else to do it in a way that I can make sure I get everyone's. You know, getting everyone to DM it to me becomes a little messy because what if I don't see your DM? I just want a place where everyone can enter it, and I think I'm gonna have it be like you enter it but no one gets to see it until I upload the voting form. I don't know. It is a lot of work, and I've honestly had 1 month break from doing all that, but I used that month to do all this sort of stuff, like setting up Twitch and finding all the builds and putting all the last minute forms together and sending out DMs and blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's very exhausting, but I want to do it again because it's so much fun and it gave me so many ideas, and there are so many things that like I'm putting on my build list because other people have done it. So yeah, definitely let me know down below if you want to join, and if you do, make sure to check out my Discord and my Instagram because I'll be sharing the details on both, so that I'm not like gatekeeping the challenge. I want everyone who wants to take part, you can take part. If you only want to take part in like one, if you're like, oh, I have a really cool idea for like, let's say G, you don't have to do any other build, you can just do G. And if you're like, well, 26 weeks to do 26 builds, that's a lot, you can start now, I'm not going to stop you. And in December, I make sure that the four or five builds that are due then, I don't care when you do it, just submit it before I start touring them, basically. So, you technically have also all of January to submit them. Because I'm a little, I don't want to say lazy, like I want to take December off too, and I want you guys to be able to enjoy like the end of the year. And yeah, I want to also let you know early so that you can get started on the builds early if you want to take part. Because I know there's a few people who say, who've said like, I want to do it in my own time, I want to catch up or this or that, and I'm like, you know what, I'm running it again, start early. Don't worry about the fact that you didn't get all 26 builds, because that's not the purpose of it. The purpose of it is to get you to build outside your comfort zone, or like do something that's a little different to what you normally do. And it gets you to help you creatively think. But now you get to do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. And however many you want. So I had 3 people do 26 builds, but I've also had someone just do 1, and that I love that. I love that everyone entered at their own pace, I guess. Like everyone entered as many or as little as they wanted. So yeah, it makes me really happy that not everybody pushed themselves to a limit they couldn't do. They just did what they could, and when they couldn't keep up, that was perfectly fine. I've had people also enter later on because they found the challenge later on. So the average, I just had a quick little look. The average for the amount of builds entered was about 11, which still is fantastic. Like, you guys are awesome, and I love all the builds that you took part in. Like, I don't think I've seen a single build that I haven't liked. And I don't think I've seen a single build where there's been something that I've either never seen before or never used because I didn't like it, and you guys have used it and I've loved it. Like today I toured a gaming room by Tattooed Simmer, a girly gamer room, and yeah, she used this carpet I believe comes with high school years, and it's the shaggy carpet, but there's a swatch on it where it's purple and it's got all these squiggly lines on it. And the first time I ever saw that, I went, ew, it's hideous. But putting it in that build, oh my goodness. I have never seen such a perfect use for it. Like I can't even comprehend how good it is. And the other thing is, it's not just PC people who are getting involved. So Tat's a console builder, but so is Sims World Building, or on Twitch they're known as Peppa Pug. And yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, I have a conspiracy theory that people who build on console have made a deal with someone. They've sold their soul, they've done something there, they've performed some ritual, and that is why they're so good. So if you're a console player, it applies to you. I don't care if you think you're good or not. You are, and you have got some secret magic source that I would like to have, please. Please and thank you. But anyway, I mean, the whole landscaping for this build, I said to you, I learned from Tat. I don't know if I said I learned it from Tat or if I just thought that, but I definitely did. Tattoo Simmer is amazing at landscaping, and so I definitely have taken a lot of leaves out of her book, which is not meant to be a pun, but it is anyway. And I love it. I think it's so fantastic that I feel confident enough to do a build like this because of someone who I've made friends with in the community. And I just find it absolutely insane that, you know, if you had asked me, I don't know, 6 months ago if I would have been able to build a greenhouse and landscape like this, absolutely not. I would have been so scared to do landscaping. If you see any of my old builds, it's like, oh, I put this tree in this rock, go me. But now I'm like, you know what, let's just get a whole bunch of plants that somewhat go together and just shove them all in a small space and make them look plant-like. And that's kind of the vibe I'm going for, and it kind of works. I'm not mad at how it's going together. You know, just kind of shove random plants in, and oh, if there's a gap, fill another one in. Oh, there's a gap over there. Okay, let's go put this one over here. Like, it's just, that's kind of my mode, my method, my madness. And so if you like what I've done, that's how I did it. If you don't like what I've done, definitely let me know down below, because I'm always ready to take tips from you guys. I just want to get better and better every day, every time I build, and I feel like I'm getting there. So yeah, definitely let me know down below what you think and feel about this build, and if you like what I've done. If you don't like what I've done, definitely let me know all of your thoughts. But thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for hanging out. I'm seriously thoroughly getting back into love with this challenge. I fall in and out of love with it every time. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys!